Alrighty, so it's Monday. Sorry, Teresa and I were catching up, and we really have become such good mates. I love our little Monday morning catch-ups. So we are now going to continue actually working. And I think the idea of a meat-free day, especially on a Monday, is often, I think, a lot, maybe too much for some of us to deal with because we love our red meat in SA. But do not fear, Meat-Free Mondays do not have to be boring anymore. We're going to turn the tables using just a few everyday ingredients, often much cheaper than meats. You are taking from mushrooms to magic in mere minutes. Leave room for the shroom. That's what I'm saying. Not only are you making a more environmentally friendly choice by avoiding meat, but you're also secretly cramming in other portions of vegetables without anyone knowing. And of course, the winner is mushroom. A winner, mushroom dinner. Teresa, first of all, great to connect with you on a Monday morning. And we are making something really cool here. I like the fact that we are starting to see a shift in the way people think about their food. We have to. The bottom line is we eat too much meat. Meat has a massive carbon footprint, so that's one thing. But even if you're not going to eat responsibly based on that, it's also not healthy to eat too much red meat in particular. So now we are turning the tables, but we are not skimping on the flavor. Look how many spices and sauce ingredients you've got going on here. So lay it down for us. What do we make?
Okay, so I'm going to start by making the barbecue sauce. Then I'm going to show you how we make the pulled mushrooms. Which is a great idea. And then we're going to be making a spicy slaw to go with it. Guys,
I mean, when you see that end result, it's just spectacular. So let's get cracking.
Okay, so we're going to be using the BWELL garlic oil today.
Nice.
Lovely flavour.
Love the flavour infusion. You can get a zesty lemon as well. Really nice.
And the chilli one is great. So the chilli one would actually be really nice with this dish as well.
Because that's the watchword. With anything veg, you've got to ramp up the flavour.
Yeah.
Just make it more interesting, make it more delicious.
Absolutely. So we've got some onions that are caramelizing in there.
Okay.
I'm going to add some garlic. Gotta have the garlic.
All the garlic?
All the garlic,
all the garlic
don't
that
be
you
shy.
could possibly put in there. Again, don't be shy with the flavour.
I've added some smoked paprika as well.
Nice.
And then we've got some cayenne pepper and some allspice. So
allspice seems to be quite it right now, hey?
Yeah, it definitely adds a different flavour element, but it's absolutely delicious. Not to be confused with mixed spice. Please don't get it wrong.
Is allspice the same as five spice? Would that be the same thing?
No. So allspice is a single spice. It's a little berry. It's actually its own little spice. Yeah. Whereas five spice and mixed spice are blended.
I love that. You can just the impact of the aromas alone is getting
I wish everyone could smell this.
Beautiful stuff there.
So let that saute for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add a few other elements as well.
Okay.
So we're going to add some vinegar.
Right.
So that goes in, some chutney.
And would this be like a nice stock standard barbecue sauce? Could you apply this in other...
Pop this into a sterilized jar, keep it in your fridge, it'll keep for up to 3 weeks. You could use it as a marinade, pop it on your burgers. So definitely, I mean, this on its own is a delicious recipe. Some tomato sauce, some sugar.
Okay.
And
balance it out. Got the sweet, got the tart.
Yeah, and then some salt and pepper. And of course, don't forget to taste it when it's done and adjust your seasoning. Always taste your sauces.
Okay.
Very important. So bring that to the boil, lower the heat, and let it simmer for 20 minutes.
So you want it to get to a nice, thick, kind of caramelly
This is what we're going for. You can see that's thickened up nicely.
Have a little...
So...
Wow.
And if you love your spice, add a pinch of chili flakes as well. Some freshly chopped chili.
I would definitely ramp up the chili element, but it's got a lovely sweet, like a sticky sweetness to it.
Just remember we're doing a spicy slaw, so you don't want to overcook it on the barbecue, but if you love it, it's definitely that option. Okay, so these are our pulled mushrooms. We've used a combination of brown mushrooms and oyster mushrooms.
Oh, cool.
And it's a really great meat-free Monday meat substitute because, as you said, it's very nutritious and it's sort of fleshy and meaty, so you get that...
It's got a meatiness
and that
to it,
umami vibe. So these we've cooked in a hot oven for 25 minutes, and then all you need to do is you take 2 forks and you just sort of hack away, take out your Monday
I was going to say, let all of your... It's quite cathartic, the process. Very, very cool.
Just going to pull it apart, just shred it like that.
Okay. So that's the oyster mushroom.
That's the oyster mushroom.
Thick, meaty, beautiful, delicious.
Absolutely. So pop them on.
Beautiful stuff. And of course, the key to bringing our beautiful sauce together was our BWELL flavored canola oil. We went, and we're going to have lashings more of it. We went with the garlic variant, but packed with flavor. And there's a nice array of flavor variants there as well. You can get zesty lemon, simply garlic flavors. There's a chili infusion. We love it. High in vitamin E and omega-3s. And believe it or not, it actually helps to lower your risk of heart disease, depression, and arthritis. Omegas are the key. They are the ultimate superfood. And this, you can see, is endorsed by the Heart and Stroke Foundation, which is a massive badge of honor.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're cooking them again?
We're re-cooking just to get them golden. So I've put more BWELL garlic oil in the pan.
Okay.
Cook them for a couple of minutes and then add your barbecue sauce that you did earlier.
The ultimate infusion.
Oh,
okay.
yes. And just enough to coat them. Get them saucy.
This is also quite nice because you don't want... Now, you cook your mushrooms, you let them, they're already starting to cool, then you put them on the burger and you add a cool sauce and then a cool slaw, and then suddenly you're eating a cold sandwich, not a warm burger. So
exactly.
I get that.
And then what you want to do is quickly put your slaw together as well. Oh, that looks delicious. So
it
that's
really
all
does
done.
look amazing. Sure.
Right,
Well
so
done,
we've
mushroom.
got red and green cabbage in the bowl.
Okay.
We're going to add some BWELL thick and creamy mayo.
Cool.
So just...
Again,
Get
you
that
can go with the
in there.
zesty variety, but this,
Yeah.
I think a bit of creaminess is going to go a long way.
That's it. So give that a good mix, and then we're going to add some sriracha. So this is slaw with a kick.
I love it. So I see what you mean about this. There's spice running right the way through it, but there's enough balance, and you've got huge textural elements. And what I like is with having the coleslaw, that crunchy textural kind of component to your burger, it's just going to give it a bit of a spine, if you will. Because I think that's often what turns people off vegetable variants, is that you're not getting like the mouthfeel, if that's the right term, of meat, but this kind of gives you the right texture.
Yeah. Can you give that a little bit of a mix? I'm going to grab our mushroom so we can start assembling. Also, you can use other vegetables for this. So cauliflower is great, aubergine. So there's lots of options.
Yeah, the cauliflower is something I must say. I've done this with veggies. I made like a proper with a big black mushroom, like at a veggie burger, which is great. But I haven't used cauliflower yet, and I'm desperate to try that out, maybe with like a curry infusion or something, just to give it that elevated, give it that kick.
Yeah, we were talking about it just now, and
when you so rudely interrupted us and put us on live TV.
Okay, so we've got our buns here that we've toasted.
Okay, what goes first?
And so I'm just going to put this on. I mean, look at that. It's just amazing. Pop that on. And then you're just going to top it with your slaw.
And don't be shy.
Nice and easy. Oh no. We've got some skewers, so we can pile it in there, stick it together.
We're going to try and just give it
delicious. That looks amazing.
Don't go too far.
Delicious.
A little bit more. Yours is getting a little bit more than
It's okay, I'm ready. I've got the skewer.
Wonderful.
So pop that on, secure it.
And there we have it,
and
the
then
keyword.
Tuck in.
Yeah, it's BWELL to 33728. SMS that. We'll send you this extensive, gorgeous... Are you going to flip the script? There we go. Well done. That looks amazing. Teresa, that is beautiful. It's
delicious.
Meat-free, and it is full of flavour. The keyword is BWELL to 33728, and we'll send you a link. You click on the link, and the recipe is yours.